Welcome back to finals day at the Corona Open J-Bay, the second quarter-final for the women. We'll check out Caroline Marks on the backhand. She's been so impressive through the rounds here. Delightful watching her attack J-Bay. Also Lakey Peterson, ranked number 8 in the world, wants to make up some ground here at this running right-hand point break.
There is heat restarts if we have to deal with that, but ultimately we need to get waves ridden. So if you paddle too deep and miss a wave, the head judge will take note of that.
Down to business here. Caroline Marks too deep on that one. It runs away from her, unable to unleash. Where Lakey is on the wave behind. Here she goes, she's in the slot here. Lakey Peterson, late takeoff from her. She's got some ground to make up. She is driving that surfboard down the line. Does well to get onto the face, snap from her. Just kind of gathers herself to aim at this next section as it lines up. Really nice turn. Look at that with the speed and into this one, into the lip. Very well surfed indeed. That's not an easy wave to surf. Even from the moment she paddled in, there was some issues to deal with and she did it well.
That's what everyone's been talking about. Get the speed, get the space. And she did that, got there to that open face, but it still ran too quickly down the line. Just, you know, a couple maneuvers here. I mean, this is J-Bay at its best. Beautiful hack there. Good size wave, major set wave, and the finish, making sure she's solid on her feet. Little fist pump there. So good start there for Lakey Peterson.
Yeah, this slow-mo really kind of breaks down the approach of Lakey and the power she's putting behind the turns. She's really leaning back into those fins. The projection out over, you know, like, you know, the technique to stay over your board right there and complete the maneuver.
Who she's going to be competing against. Meanwhile, this was during that interview.
Yeah, backhand attack from Caroline Marks. You know, the smaller conditions today with the backhand, probably a bit of a disadvantage because you do have to chase it, but that compact, tight style from Caroline Marks, this is a good answer to the wave from Lakey Peterson. Just consecutive backside hits, so solid. You know, you can see how low she gets to her board. Nice solid finish, jumps off. So a good answer to Lakey Peterson. So she's going to stay in this heat, but very difficult in the backhand to be able to, you know, find space to do maneuvers when it's this fast down the line on the backhand.
Yeah, but she did really well. She got a great number. You know, she's sitting there with it, and I feel like, you know, the technique, everything's there. She just needs to find a little bit of wave size, right? A little bit of height. But she had to pull the trigger. I mean, she's sitting out there waiting. It's a little tough when you're waiting and there's, you know, you're looking for that bigger wave. But look at these, you know, she's executing really well on what she's had. And, you know, for me, those couple of hammers in there, and I, you know, the score line came in below Caroline. I mean, excuse me, Peterson.
Making it look so good. Oh, live action, here's Peterson. She's got someone to work with here. This one will cup out for her. And she goes on the rail with a first turn, puts a little behind that section. She'll go into the lip here, tags it pretty well, comes out with speed, crucially, into this section. Nice snap again, good aggression. Won't get another turn done, but another solid wave for Lake.
And the attack she had, you know, it wasn't as flowy as you would have liked, but the wave didn't really allow it. I mean, the sections are popping up really quickly, and then you have to get back to that open face, and it's not like it's super clean and smooth like we saw yesterday. The wind and the bump on the face is factoring in. And I think Lakey did a great job. And the moments that she did with a nice little carving cutback, she had the initial first hit. Again, this combo here where she flies off the line, off the lip there, and then the snap to finish it up. You know, 4 solid turns throughout this wave. Had to make, you know, find it. But, you know, the size of the wave, it was definitely one of the bigger set waves.
Attack. That's all I could say there. She's on the attack and into that lip and the power pocket of each wave. You know, you were talking about the flow of a wave and what it's offering and what it's giving you. You know what? It doesn't matter. If you're attacking the heaviest part of the wave, that's what the judges want to see.
Well, especially like today, you know, we're not going to have to be emphasis on flow, and the wave's not going to allow you to do it. You're going to have to chase the sections down. You're going to have to find the speed in the moment to be able to attack the lip like she did, and she did. I mean, there was 3 or 4 moments in this wave where she was able to get into the lip. It wasn't any out in the face. The finish is strong too with the snap. Look at that, just drives into it. And the hooking snap, that rookie under her feet, solid. She's very accustomed to this board.
And a very warm welcome back to finals day. A distinct chill in the air, plenty of moisture too, as torrential rain hits the point here at J-Bay. And Caroline Marks will swing, looking for a number, an 8.5 the requirement. that won't be it. The body language says it all. As soon as she stood up on that wave, realized not the one she's wanted. The spot in the first semi up for grabs here at the moment. It's Lakey Peterson, and here she goes. She'll use her priority, keeping Caroline off the wave. If she improves on a 7, she'll improve her total as well. She's swinging here on a tight section. Nice release of the tail for her. Let's see what happens for Caroline. Meanwhile, here's a replay of Lakey.
Good sell from Caroline Marks. She paddled with a bit of determination and basically sold this wave to Lakey. It looked like it could have some opportunity, and then all of a sudden, it wasn't. Richie Lovett, big moment there at lowers as well.
Yeah, he's coming in next.
Whoa, synchronized.
Lakey Peterson gets the win here. And Caroline Marks, who blazed throughout this event, just snuffed out, really unable to find opportunities, but a great performance from Lakey, who looked powerful and sharp.